Hello and welcome to today's edition of The Daily Beard. I'm Jason Fox, aka Lee Klaus Beard, and let's get to it, shall we? Today's tweet up for discussion is, copy should be as short as possible to explain the brand's message and as long as necessary to express the brand's voice. It's true, copy should not be as short as humanly possible. You can write really short copy, and then all copy sounds the same for every brand, which I think you can figure that out just by looking at a lot of outdoor advertising. Really any advertising. The problem with most copy isn't that it's too long or that it's too short, it's that it's too boring. But when trying to decide on length, whether for body copy or even for headlines, you need to know your brand's voice. And some brand voices, they're very curt, they're very perfunctory, they're very just rat-a-tat-tat. So you get in, you get out, you say something interesting, and you move on. Now you still have to be interesting. Some brand voices, they're a little more loquacious. They use a little more fancier words. Maybe it's a luxury brand. You might need 2 or 3 more words in a headline than a brand with a different type of voice to say the same thing. Technically the same thing, but in your voice. And not in just a generic voice. So do that. Don't be afraid of having 10 words on an outdoor board if your board is going to be up for 3 months in a place where people are stopped in traffic or walking along the street. They'll read it. Maybe they're cruising by at 65, they won't get it by on the first day. But if the placement is long enough, they will eventually get it without careening off the road. This is where knowing how media works comes in handy for creative people. But once again, I've digressed. Keep your copy interesting is the main point. But to keep it interesting, you have to know your voice. You have to know what type of verbiage it takes to express that voice. And then you have to know how to make that interesting. Keep it concise, but don't keep it cut. That made no sense, but that's okay. I think you get the idea because you're a smart, intelligent, clever individual. I'm Jason Fox. Have a good one.